Hey Sela Bellas, welcome back to my channel. Today's shout out goes to Nikita Bihari and she says, "Call me Aya from now on. Thanks so much for this video. Definitely inspired to cook this myself. Love your videos. They are so relatable and authentic." Thank you so much. If you want a shout out in my next video, make sure that you leave a comment on this one. So I asked you guys if you wanted to see like a mushy video of sentimental things that I have with me, and you guys voted for the juicy video of my ex-boyfriends, but here we are. So there's a lot of random things. There's clothes, I have some school stuff, there's jewelry, and I feel like I had a lot more, but I can't remember anything. This is why it's so important to write stuff down when you have ideas. No, I can't remember. Also, there's a lot of things from my grandparents which I absolutely treasure and love the most. So the first thing is something that I'm sure you guys have heard of either here on my channel or on Instagram. My grandparents bought me a teddy bear. Why is the lighting changing? Because of the sun. Again, that's the problem with filming. Yeah, anyway, my grandparents bought me a teddy bear for my first Christmas in 1994. I was 11 months old maybe. Yeah, I was 11 months old, and I still have this teddy bear and I still sleep with it sometimes. It's dirty, it doesn't have an eye. Anyway, meet Pinky. This is Pinky. As you can see, Pinky is missing an eye. Pinky has no stuffing in her arm. Also, Pinky used to be like a normal teddy bear that like sat up like this, but here we are. Pinky has had a lot of surgeries in her life, as you can see here. On the side here, her privates that I'm not gonna show you. But yeah, Pinky is very special to me. Trevino used to ask me like, when are you getting rid of Pinky? And I said, when we get married. Then when we got married, he's like, when are you getting rid of Pinky? And I'm like, when we move out. Now that we're living alone together, he's like, when are you getting rid of Pinky? And I'm like, I don't understand the question. It was a trick. It was a trick. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of Pinky. I just love her a lot. So this is a teddy bear that I got from Trevino, our first Valentine's in 2010. It's also a little bit rugged because I used to sleep with with Pinky and Travis. This is this teddy bear's name. I sleep with Pinky and Travis a lot. It's so embarrassing. Oh my word. Travis used to be the color of this white bedding, and now Travis is the color of that cushion. His heart is like, he's like, can you see? Like, yeah, shame, man, Travis. I'll get rid of Travis before I get rid of Pinky. Let's just put that out there. But yeah, I like to hold Travis when I sleep. Now I'm gonna go on to some school stuff, which is very funny. I have this folder and I've had it for such a long time. It doesn't even close because there's so many things in it. And my mother, and I love this about her, and I think I'm gonna do this for my children because it's very, very cute. My mother keeps every report, every school photo, everything that you've done from school, my mother keeps it. So I'm pretty sure she has more stuff, but this is just the things that I took when I moved out. So the one thing that I want to show you guys is my grade 1 report. I went to a school called Grantham Park Primary School. This is what the report looks like. Wow, I think I drew myself in this. Oh, this is what I look like. Wow, my grade 1 report. And my teacher says, "Selina is a polite, well-mannered child who is doing very well in grade 1. Keep it up, Selina." This was one of my favorite teachers. Her name was Mrs. Rocha. I have her on Facebook now. I don't know, she was just like a good grade 1 teacher, you know. She reminded me of the teacher from Matilda, Miss Honey. Best student of the year in 1999, guys. Oh my word. This is so funny. 1999, age group 5 years, best student of the year. Cute, man. Cute. There we go, half colors. Woo! I have grade 8 reports. Grade 8 reports was when it was rough. Let me read you my marks, and these were never marks that I like. This wasn't me. This is completely not me. For English, I got 52%. Afrikaans, 53%. Maths, 45%. NS, 62%. SS, 55%. Tech, 51%. Arts and culture, 30%. Who gets 30% for arts and culture? Oh, EMS, 60%, okay. LO, 56%. Look how cute. And then there's something else here. This is not me. I don't know who I was drawing. with a crop top even. Did I even wear crop tops? Yeah, as a kid I did. That was very funny. I want you to comment below if your parents or if you still have stuff from when you were in grade 1 or before grade 1. I think it's very cute. Kind of hoarding. I don't like hoarding stuff, but it's fine, it's cute. And then for our wedding, my grandparents wanted to buy us something that we can pass on to generations to come. So when my eldest cousin got married, I think they bought her a god lamp, but because we're not Hindu, they bought us a Bible. And even though it's not a version that's easy to read or like one of the versions that we like, just the fact that they bought this Bible for us and there was such a sweet letter to it and that they wanted us to pass it on to generations to come, it just means so much to me that they can think about doing something like this that's so special and sort of out of their religion, but because they love us, you know. It was just really sweet. So my grandparents bought us this brown Bible for our wedding. There's nothing written on the inside, but it did come with a note, and this Bible will be passed down in our family, and I really love it. It's a cute tradition to start. I love it. Speaking of our wedding, we bought this guest book from a bookshop for our wedding, and as you guys can see, there's a lot of pages in here, but we only had like 90 guests at our wedding, so the book was definitely not going to get filled up. But anyway, we had some people write in it, like you guys can see. I made sure that my maids of honor took this around and told everyone in each family to write one message per page, but a lot of people just wrote like as a family, which is fine. So yeah, there's like messages and stuff, which is cute. And then what I did was we had a photo booth during cocktail hour, so I asked the lady to make 2 copies of every photo, so the guests got one and we got to keep one. And then I just put that in this book also. It was just kind of cute. Like, it's not as formal as a wedding album or photo book, but I just wanted it there. And then I also have our menu, and do I have anything else here? No, yeah, that's it. So I also have our menu on here, which is quite nice. So still on the topic of our wedding, apart from the photos that we have like in the hallway section of our house, I also have a lot of Polaroids on our fridge. Unfortunately, Ms. Rona happened and we stopped doing like having people over, but we started doing something in January where every time someone came over, we take a Polaroid with them, write the date on it and stick it on our fridge. And I really love that. It makes me happy when I look at the fridge. It makes me feel close to the people, and I think they also enjoy it, like the whole thing of taking a Polaroid and then like waiting for it to develop, and then when they come back they see themselves on our fridge, which is quite cool. However, there is one person, Raiden, who every time he comes here he rearranges the photos. Like, I have them in date order and he's like, no, stop being so like organized, just I can't. But anyway, that's also something really sweet that I have. So it just happens to be that the time that Trevino and I were moving out, my grandparents were also downsizing their house, so that means they had to get rid of a lot of their stuff. My granny gave me so many things that I still haven't even taken out of boxes. I've got pots that she used to use for porridge trays, and she told me to only cook vegetables in them and cook them on low, because you can't put that pot like on a hot stove or on fire. So I have that I have not used. And then she also sent me a tea set. Now, I love my grandparents the most. I don't particularly like this thing. Oh, and I think there's also still brassware for me. I'm not taking it, I'm giving that to my sister. So she sent me this tea set. It's very pretty. However, it's not an everyday thing. When Ms. Rona wraps it up, I think I'm gonna have like a cute tea party with my girlfriends, and then we can bust it out. So this is what it looks like, and it has a whole set. It's actually really stunning. And she was telling me that so it comes with saucers and plates and teacups, and she told me not to put it in the microwave because this gold is actually 24 karat gold. So this is really old, and I have this entire set, and even though I don't use it, I think that I will keep it. I don't know if I'll get rid of it. I don't know how I feel. What do you guys do? Like, how do you feel if your parents or your in-laws or your grandparents give you something that doesn't really fit in with your style? Like, what do you do with it? Do you use it? Do you keep it forever and ever and that's how you start hoarding? Or do you like not accept it? Like, I don't know. Obviously it doesn't go with our style, but it's cute and I like it, and it was from my ayah, so I'm gonna keep it. Speaking of ayahs, as you guys know, last year Trevino's grand passed away and we were quite close. And she always gave me clothes because she started losing weight, but she was sort of my size, maybe like definitely thinner, but there were certain things of hers that fit me. So she gave me 2 pieces of clothing that I'm going to show you guys now. And it's so weird, like the day that I found out she passed away, when I came home to pack to go to Durban, I was just looking in my cupboard and I'm like, I literally took everything, bundled them and threw them in the back, and I'm like, I don't want this anymore. And then after the funeral, I'm like, you know what, let me just keep it. I don't know if I'll pass it on to other grandchildren, like her grandchildren, or if I'll keep it forever, but it's just something cute that I really appreciate, and I definitely use them. So the first one is this dress that you guys have seen. This is just such an easy dress to wear. Like sometimes I don't even iron it because it's got a print on it. Who's gonna see? And then this is the other top. I've also worn this a few times. It's cute. It's a cute color. I took this jacket from my grandfather many years ago, but I don't know, I was going through a phase and it had these colors on it and I was like, oh Tata, can I have that? And he's like, okay. So it's a billabong jacket from my grandfather. As you guys can see, it's very old. It used to be black, but this is like my go-to winter jacket. Like I wear this during the day, I wear this to sleep. The other day Trevino wore it and I was like, that's my Tata's. And he's like, yeah, well, he loves me too. And I was like, I can be very childish when it comes to my grandparents. Like, they are my grandparents. I love my grandparents so much. I love grandparents. When we bought our house in 2018, this house that we are currently in right now, everyone was like, oh, when we bought our house, our estate agent gave us champagne and blah blah blah, and we had like a whole gift when we signed. And I was like, we got a pin. This is what we got when we bought a house from our agency, Pam Golding, a pin. But it's, I mean, like, as you can see, I like to keep some sentimental things, and I have this pin. So when I was born, my grandparents bought me this. This is called a Mangal Sutra, a sutra, whatever. And yeah, I got this when I was a baby for my christening. As you guys can see there, like right at the top there, it stopped fitting me like some while ago. It was too small, and then when we went to Chatsworth with Trevino's parents, I went to the center and I was like, can you please put more beads on it? And then the guy said, we don't put beads on, we just put links on it. So I have this. Then, still on the topic of grandparents, my grandparents have traveled to other countries more than I have. Let me see if I can think. I think they went to Mozambique or Swaziland. They've been to India, they've been to Goa, Goa is in India, they've been to New Zealand, they've been to Mauritius. My grandparents have traveled. So every time they travel somewhere, they bring gifts back for everyone. And when they went to New Zealand, they brought us like this kiwi plush thing, and they also brought the big granddaughter's earrings. I still have mine. I think my cousin Zia also still has hers, but it like split in the middle, so I had to put another link on there. But this is what they look like. I wore them in a different video a while ago, but it's really pretty and I like them. What year was this? This was in Matric 2012. Trevino bought me this bracelet from Galaxy & Co. So it's a stunning tennis bracelet, and I really wanted to have it on for our wedding, but I couldn't find someone to fix it. When he gave it to me, I was crying. I started crying. I was like, ugh. But yeah, that's beside the point. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I need to get it fixed. I really wish I could have worn this on our wedding day, but I couldn't find anyone that fixed it. I don't know why it was a thing, but I think Indian boys just liked giving girls like their chains and stuff. So Trevino gave me one of his gold chains that I've had since grade 10. So I still have the chain though. Can you guys imagine? Can you picture Trevino wearing this? Because I can. This is how he used to dress. This was Trevino's vibe. Like a couple of chains outside his shirt and a baseball shirt. That was the man I fell in love with. In 2015, we turned 21. My birthday is in January. So in like September, October of the year before that, we were planning on going to Cape Town for my 21st, and because it was like our 5-year anniversary. And our parents were like, you guys like are just dating, and you know Indians, you can't just. So they were like, okay, we need you guys to get married. And my grandparents were like, yeah, let's have a wedding. So Trevino and I also bear in mind that we weren't even 21 yet. We were like, yeah, it's a wedding, it'll be so nice, what am I gonna wear, blah blah blah. And then eventually we were like, you know what, it's kind of weird. We're 21, like we being asked to get married, it's kind of like it's not a thing. And then we're like, okay, we'll have an engagement party. And then I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't like the whole thing of having an engagement party without the man getting on his knee. Like with Indians, it works very, very differently from how it is now. If you guys watched our proposal video, you'd know that I was just there on the stage like, that's not how it works with Indians. But anyway, that's not how it works with Indian families. So I was like, I don't like that. As you guys know, I am anti what will people say. I also do things that makes us happy and not to what will people say, please, if that makes sense. So we were like, okay, we'll have an engagement. And then I was like, I don't want to. So just to please our parents and so that we could go to Cape Town, we were like, okay, we'll do promise rings. So we gave each other rings. It was very awkward because we went to a restaurant like with his parents and my parents and his brother and my sister, and like it was weird because we went to like this side place of the restaurant. They all prayed over us, we gave each other rings, and then we sat and had dinner, and the waitresses were probably like, did they just get married here in the back? It was very strange. But anyway, this is the ring. I think it was from NWJ. Now she got browns. But yeah, I really do love this ring. This ring has been through a lot. Like back in the day, fights like take it off and throw it, like I don't want to be with you anymore. Pick up the ring and keep it. Yeah, I won't ever throw this ring. Like, oh, this one, yeah, shame. But this is a nice ring. It's been with me. And oh, also when we go out like Ultra or when clubs were open back in the day, I used to leave this ring at home and use this ring. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what strange or weird things you guys have and will keep forever. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to share, to like. Definitely subscribe because there may or may not be something exciting coming in July. We are in June, in July. Wow. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you guys every Tuesday and Friday at 12:30, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, Sela Bellas.